Oh, there's no reason to get all stirred up. There y'all go. Go on in there. Go on in there. Trailer. Hey up, get on that trailer. Let's go. Hey up, there we go. There we go. Always just need one smart one in the front. Just one smart one in the front. Go on, step on up there, babies. Nope, y'all step on up there. Get up, get up. Go on, girls. Go on, girls. Go on. Yeah, easy does it. All right, Willis, let's go. Thanks, man. Open these gates, let them calves out. Hey, bud. Well, good morning, y'all. The wild man and I, we just got some cattle hauled, didn't we? Yeah, brought that group of those 10 calves down here to put with these 4 that we had left over from our big group. Got a bucket of feed like we usually do. We'll put out for them. Hoping and assuming they're all weaned well enough that they're not gonna try to get out and make the few-mile walk back home to find mama. But guess we'll know soon enough. Of course, those 2 of the originals that were down here, and then I see the other 2. Yeah, those calves we just hauled. Probably pretty excited to see grass again. They've been pinned up for the last week and a half. And so just been eating on that hay and a little bit of feed. So anyway, we wanted to get that done this morning before it got too hot. Cows here at home looking good. Getting some grazing done here early before it gets hot. It's supposed to be another really hot one today. Yeah, going up to 97 again today. Extreme heat warning until tonight. It'll be hot again tomorrow, but by Friday our high is 83. Evel Knievel there behind me. Trying not to tear things up. Yeah, lows in the 60s. That is gonna be nice. Our problem is we've gotten super dry, like really dry. It's hot and dry, isn't it? So starting to get a little bit concerned about, all right, is it ever gonna rain again? And they keep doing this thing where there's never any rain like immediately in the forecast, but you get like 5-6 days out. Oh, they're giving you like a 30% chance, 33. And then the closer you get to it, you know, it's like the mirage out there in the desert. It just, the closer you get, it just disappears. But we're gonna hold out faith and hold out hope that it will eventually rain again. But all right, things are good here. We need to get ready to get in the hayfield. Yes, I can't remember who it was that commented, and I told y'all to remind me to blow it off when I got done last time. I did forget, which I don't know that it was so much forgetting as it was just being unwilling to do so at the end of a long, hot day. But we'll get her blown off now and serviced up. I said we will. Battery's dead. That figures. But got the grease gun right here. We'll just rob that one. That doesn't have much battery left. Maybe I'll rob the one off the impact wrench. Then we need to put some batteries on the charger. Yeah, this one should have plenty of charge to get us done. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna get it dusty again. Just wanna clean it off a little bit before we grease it. Jobs like this are exactly why I wear a long sleeve shirt. Got the hay baler from Ag Gear today. You're gonna be hot and sweating no matter what you wear. You could be butt naked out here and you're gonna be sweating. But you'd rather not be covered in all this fine dust and itchy the rest of the day. But yeah, the hay baler, this is the original. They've upgraded them even since this one came out, different features. aggearstore.com, 15% off, discount code Hurricane. Y'all know what to do. The M4 tried to run a little hot when we were mowing on Sunday, and it was the same thing. That's all it was. Thankfully, we were just able to stop there in the field and clean them off real quick, and temperature came right down. All right, so we ran the baler up the road, got it in the field, parked, ready to go. M4 with the tedder was still up there. We, I guess, obviously teddered this hay, which we normally don't worry about doing on our kind of mixed grass cow hay, but the stuff was really big. Gonna be a good bit of hay. So we did go ahead and tedder it. Just hadn't had a chance to bring the tractor home yet, but now we have, which I guess brings me to, yeah, how much hay do we think it'll be? I'm gonna go with a good round number and just say 50 rolls. When I was talking to the landowner last week, we were looking at it, he asked me, he's like, how much you think it'll be? And I told him about 30 just based on the acreage. But then after being out there and being around it and or mowing it really and teddering it, it's gonna be more than that. I'm confident anyway. What I'm not confident is that I can get this pin pulled out. What in the world? There we go. Okay, rake's hooked up. We just need to top this tractor off with fuel, and we're just waiting on the dew to dry off. Number 48. We're getting down to some of the short rows, but not nearly done. So I do feel very confident in hitting our predicted and exceeding our predicted total of 50 rolls. Yeah, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's just now 3 o'clock. things have gone pretty smooth. It's dangerous to say that before we get done, but yeah, the hay, it's actually really pretty, good color. I was a little afraid. I knew it was going to be good quantity. Wasn't really sure about the quality. I'm starting to really, the more I look at it, I'm like, man, I think this thing's going to be a little better than I even thought, even though it probably should have been cut a month ago. But anyway, we're going to keep on rolling on, see how many we end up with. Well, when I took inventory of the net wrap out on the baler before we got started, I was like, probably going to need another roll. Well, I lack maybe a half a roll other than what's in the baler around a net wrap. So we did bring another roll, but it's that close to being done. We have about a roll and a half that couldn't be on here. I don't know. I don't even know how many we're at. We're at like 57, 58. We'll get over here and where I ditched it and get this one replaced. Yep. Alright, I think that should do it. Gather up all our trash right here. Ugh. Alright. Say we're home, we're wrapping the last one, but apparently we still got an issue with the net wrap, so we will cut this screaming monitor off, tilt the PTO, see if we can figure out what the issue is. Well, yeah, I was gonna say there's the last one, but not so fast. Yeah, she's not wrapping. Whew. Dusty. Yeah, I've never had an issue after changing a roll of net wrap on this thing. Alright, try this again. Got that on. Our PTO rolling. Oh, there's the boss. Tell it to wrap. Well, any ideas from any of y'all? Alright, I think I identified the problem. Definitely was user error on my part. Some of you may have been screaming at your TV or your phone screen as you saw me loading that roll of net wrap. I think what the issue was, I had the net wrap backwards, upside down, whatever. The reason being, I believe we switched brands of bale net wrap. We're still using the red, white, and blue from Zag like we always do. But I think we may have gone from the new one's Bale Tough. Can't remember the other brand, but the blue was on the left. And so I just loaded it like that. Wasn't even paying attention to anything else. We'll know here in a second if that was the only issue. Looks like that was the only issue. I had the truck over here, guys. Getting ready to get tools out, which is always dangerous. I always tell y'all, mechanicking is probably the area that I'm most lacking. Let's see if she wrapped. It says she did. Yeah, she wrapped. Okay. So, yeah, that was gonna be frustrating because I'm done. I don't have anything else to even test it out on. But yeah, that puts us, well, it's what should tailgate. Should be 58, so yeah, we'll call it 57 and a half, but good day. Got PTO cut off. But yeah, if I was gonna have major issues with the baler, it's like, man, I'm gonna be scared to cut anything else, not knowing if it's working, because yeah, I'm done, which was also good, because if I would have had major issues, I wouldn't have wanted to left half the field unbaled. But anyway, all right, you know what? Because I need to concentrate while I back up. I'm not sure what we're eating for dinner tonight. We had skirt steak and shrimp last night, so that's also what I had for lunch. Maybe what we have for dinner again tonight, some leftovers, because Willis has ball. I think we're recording a podcast tonight. I mean, it is only 4:15, so I got time to get in there and maybe throw something together, but I'm probably not going to. It's just hot. I don't really want to eat before I go to ball. But anyway, I'm rambling. No rant for you on this one either. I know I said I would try to do a rant in each video, or at least occasionally. I guess life's good. We had a good day. Well, we appreciate y'all watching. Check back with us next time. Y'all eat beef and God bless.